Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course Mulhouse. We're going for everything is coming up Mulhouse. We have to fully decentralize the empire, which we can only do as the emperor, essentially. We are currently in a war here, as we tend to be, which was, if I remember correctly, essentially only there to hide my coring of... Was it Frankfurt? Feels like it might have been Frankfurt. And we're probably in a place where we have... Actually, nobody really cares about our aggressive expansion. That's very nice. I mean, some of the southerners here do. Some people do care a bit, but it's not like super bad. So we could technically take things in this war. Now we attacked Berg for conquest, which means we did it for subject Trier. So my plan was, I think, to simply use this as a core hiding war and maybe get some religious conversions out of it. Now, I believe if I were to talk to you, you would say, yeah, you're not quite happy to get converted. And I would like to convert everybody back to Catholic, because at some point when I'm emperor, I need that authority to rise. And those 37 heretic princes are a problem. So we're gonna have to go and punch these guys back into the right religion. So... forcing religion on High North here seems like a good idea. You are in the Empire, right? Yes. Now, we could just do that. We go down here, beat the High Northian army, and then they'll probably be willing to peace out. Should be fine. Yeah, I don't think I want to do any conquest here, even though I could feed Berg to Trier. My thinking is that I really want to attack these guys. And I wanted to use that as the core hiding war anyway, but we had to choose. But we no longer have a choose. Now if we punch Bavaria and subjugate Bavaria, it's going to cause a lot of aggressive expansion. The reason I want to subjugate Bavaria is that they have a bunch of cores around here. Two of which are in my land, which is annoying, but the rest is something I would like to feed to them for cheap and very little aggressive expansion. Yeah, that seems correct. So, let's go ahead, murder those guys. Now I don't need my full army there, but I need more than what I just sent. Well, did I have a plan here? Did I already have this planned out? What am I sending? Yeah, I'm sending 3,010. So I would have 12,000 infantry and 10 cannons, which is not enough for proper flanking. So I want some more oomph. But I don't need to bring the whole army. I'm going to do like this. It's a bit too much for flanking, but once again, no such thing as too much overkill. You guys, come home. I don't mind this happening. Clivian separatists over there. If they actually work out, that would be fine. Although Cleves would probably release as a filthy heretic, because the land that they have cores on would be filthy heretical. Both filthy and heretical. And that would not be great. But more princes is generally good for having a lot of empire going on. If these guys merge up, then my troops will not be enough. Let's send these friends after them. I believe these friends are mostly... yeah, I mean, it's 20 of my own units and then a bunch of subject troops. Seems like a good combination. Regensburg insulted me. Mission, I think, is something I don't want to take yet. No. Still need to make allies. I think after this war we're going to make those allies. Now, unless I not just change their mind. Yeah, they're still not quite willing. And that, I do like that religious conversion. I want it pretty badly. Now, there's a chance that these High Northians are circling around me here. But that would be kind of fine. And not that I want to really do any of that, but I have another army up here that can catch them, is my thinking. I just wish I knew where the enemies are. Also, why are there silly noble rebels here? I might as well get rid of them. You keep chasing those pavements. Once again, why can you move into Bohemia and I cannot? Ugh. Strasbourg got reformed from Dithmarschen. I can't wait for the Edge of Absolutism. I just can't wait. Speaking of, we really need to remember once we're at peace to talk to our estates. Hey, Bohemia, I need that military access. Wish we could be allied. And we can be again once they... Oh, you said dishonored our call to arms thing runs out. Where the heck are you running? I'm taking attrition here, guys. I don't want this. Are you in a different war? Like... You guys are slow. Dortmund. No, just my war. I don't know where these guys are going. I also don't know how to, you know, find them. So I feel like this is almost Crusader King style running around. I guess I'll turn to this option once again. Essentially gain 180 monarch points. At the cost of not a lot of tradition. Seems fine. Especially since we're not using tradition effectively. There's global trade. That's good because that means that soon the thing is gonna end. The age. Why are they doing this? What kind of behavior is this? I am... What? I don't know that I've ever seen this kind of behavior in the game. So their military axis does not stretch beyond Bohemia. Right? That's what it says here. What about Dortmund? They also don't go beyond Bohemia. But didn't they march that direction? Did they? Where you at? And what are you grinding? Oh man, that's an old reference. Gee. What happened? I mean, it's clever. Except for that length of war thing. We could just wait for this to be fine. By the way, where did global trade spawn? I didn't check. I hope it's somewhere in Europe. It should be. Could be in like Beijing, but that's... I don't think that happened. No, it's in Burgos. So, over here. So we should have a decent spread of global trade to us. Does it already spread? I mean, I just had the map mode open. It does. At actually pretty high speed in our sense of trade, right? Yeah, that's gonna be super fast. Lots of trade power, level 3 cent of trade, level 2 cent of trade. I have printing press. It's a lot. I don't think I need to switch to institution spread here. It's fine. What is not fine is that these guys are just hiding their armies from me. Okay, I'm just gonna go home. And wait for a couple of ticks of length of war. I really want that peace. But if they need... Once again change military access things. And stop me in my movement. They has become... Oh, hello. I saw you there. I think you are even High Nord, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a good... Oh, this is my land. I forgot. So I could have just siege back Magdeburg for the remaining peace potential, I assume. Can I catch you? I'm gonna try. What's stopping me here? What the heck is stopping me here? I guess my own fort in Magdeburg? Fine. Yeah, you're hiding. Is there any way I can get there? I mean, there's probably a way by buying military access. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put some siege over here. And you guys are gonna come this way. Nope. And then soon you're gonna be happy enough to give up. And maybe I should just be sitting at home and waiting. It's only 2 more ticks. And now I'm getting attritioned. But you know. Here you are. And I could and should have caught you, but I didn't. Yeah, stop the sieging. Let's just take Halle back, and then it should be enough. No, 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 no. Take Halle. Ah, come on, game. Now. Enough time? Yes. Alright. Many for themselves. They will convert to Catholic. Go. Thank you very much. And then in a day I'm going to talk to these other guys. Burke, I want really nothing from you except for forcing your religion and your war reps and your trade power and your money. Thank you very much. Peace. I can convert Halle. It will take 14 months. I'm going to wait a bit. I need to be closer to the Edge of Reformation so it doesn't reconvert. Seems fine to me. I want to immediately talk to my estates and take the last bit. No. Didn't I have more crown land before? When did I lose crown land? Wasn't I at like 90 something percent? I mean, higher than 92 points. I mean, let's seize their land. Then hopefully do it once more and then have the thing go. But I don't know why. I could have sworn I was higher. Military access, speaking of. I would like to go home, please. I don't want to ally you. Oh, we need to remember to ally those other people, though. Saxony, please let me in. We got caught in Burgundy. We have enough in Würzburg and in Mainz. Maybe. We do. Claim. And then Oberhessen, I think, because we already have a claim here. Yes. Claim Oberhessen. Come home from Mainz. Still work to do in Würzburg. Yeah. Last ditch efforts. Really? Actually, my capital? It's so mean. And now we have, what, like 20, 30 years of... It's a stupid mechanic. I don't like this. I don't like it. I did take Saxon military access, right? Yes. We can go to there, and then we need it through, like, Mainz, who might not give it to me, but they will. And I will no longer have it in Bohemia. I'll get you home. And... seems fine, and you guys can come home as well. You do not need to cancel your suppression. And then we start talking to these people. Ulm, you want to ally me? Yes. Come into the fold. May have to improve a bit more, but we have already done a lot of improvement here. Next, the member of the Holy Roman Empire. And you will ally me too, and then Memmingen. Will you also ally me? Memmingen? No. Very much no. Why do you hate me so much? Ally to rival. Oh, he probably rivaled like Ulm. I mean, if you get 2 out of 3, that's fine, but I wouldn't mind having all of them. I have no idea how much, if opinion matters, for the Swabian liberty thing here. Wait. Happens in 5 days? Oh. I think if when we didn't have any allies, it said something, allies will be asked, and now it says 5 days after I click this button. So I'm going to pass a day, just to make sure that this is not a time thing. No, okay. So 2 of the 3, these 2 will get an event where they can decide. Now, most of the events the AI does something on, they have some weighted random thing going on. But I don't know if this decision is weighted by their opinion of me. Which I could, you know, it would make sense. So probably what I want to do is buff up these relations. I can probably make Memmingen like me enough as well. It will reduce your rival's opinion of me. Augsburg, both Augsburg and Ulm would lose 25 opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I can maybe already find that out. Because we now know the name of this event, right? Also, I need probably a new rival. We saw the name of the event. It is Allegiance to Mulhouse. And I can get into my Googles. Allegiance to Mulhouse, question mark. EU4. Achievements, Schwabian missions. Allegiance to ... Allegiance to, yep. There we go. No. Event. I know you can't see this right now, unfortunately. I don't have it set up to show you my browser right now. So there's the Schwabian Liberty mission, which has every Schwabian ally of this country gets the event Allegiance to form get usable name. Unfortunately, that is just linked on the wiki to the page for Swabia, which does not actually show me the event. It's not on the list. Allegiance. Event. Page 1.8. No, it's newer. Page 123. EU4 events. Allegiance to United States. God freaking damn it. Swabia. It's just the missions. I need the event. For event. Just need a list. List of event lists. Unsorted event files. European League events. 7 cities events. There's so many. I just want a full list. Just give me a list with all the events in it. That would be nice. Border friction events, army professionalism events, empire events. Raw. I just need a raw list of events. I should be looking this up in between episodes. I agree. You're right. But E4 event ID list. I am using an ad blocker. Allegiance doesn't have the events. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna find it. We're gonna have to continue playing here and we're gonna have to see what happens. So the real question is it worth getting Memmingen into the fold and losing 25 opinion on Ulm and Augsburg for it? I'm gonna say yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create power. So I'm going to improve relations. And I'm going to press all the buttons I can do that increase opinion before I actually fire the whole thing. Get those rebels dealt with. Oh, I'm sorry. Why is my phone on sound? There we go. So I'm improving with just memming. Oh, because you guys still were on a timer, right? approved with Ulm. A couple of days later, approved with Augsburg. Choose to Sweden, Denmark. Come home from Memmingen. Talk to Memmingen. I will influence you for a tiny bit of money. That gives you a +5, puts you to +5, which should turn you to no longer... Oh, -50 for each of the rivals? Okay, maybe Memmingen does not work. Seems tough to get that alliance. Fine. So screw Memmingen. We're just going to do Augsburg and Ulm. It'll be fine. And that way we can probably get you over 100 relations. Can we? So we have a drop down of 7 yearly, so that's a lot. Yeah, we can get another 50 from button clicking, so that's fine. I'm gonna assume that 100 is like a sort of a threshold. It's just completely arbitrary. Might not be true at all. But it also might be true. And it sounds somewhat plausible. 100 is a threshold for a lot of things in this game. So let's do this, and then I'll even offer you military access for an extra 10, and then I'll send gifts. I will spare no expenses. Which, as has been pointed out just recently on a old video of mine, on a Kale video, this is essentially always the best option. And we've talked about that, especially for admin, because it's cheaper to buy it back down. So the ratio here of inflation to admin is better than the ratio on buying it down, essentially. Vice versa, you know what I mean. So you can buy it down for cheaper. So we can buy down 2 inflation for 75 admin, right? That's the price. Yes, 75 base cost. Even cheaper for us at the moment, but in general, 75 base cost. And we're gaining 40. So for 2 whole inflation, we could gain 160 monarch points. The difference between this and this, of course. And we only pay 75 to buy it back down. So in the long run, this is always better. Now, we're at the point where we are not going to buy down. So now we're actually going to pay a bit more money for everything for quite a while. So there might be edge cases where you don't want to do it like this. But in general, that's the way to do it. For the admin one, for the other ones, it's obviously a bit different because you might value admin more than, say, dip. But still, it's usually the right thing to do. And there tend to be other ways to get rid of inflation, right? Not just straight up paying admin. So I will offer you military access for 10 opinion. I will have Augsburg also have military access for 10 opinion. Should have done that last because they might cancel it and have to go back to it. Come home. Ooh, new cardinal in Mainz. Wait, they have 1 active cardinals now? Did I have like a bunch of cardinals? Where did all my cardinals go? Huh. Oh, maybe because of the conversions? Can places that have been converted not have a cardinal in it? Or something? Maybe. Either way, pretty yucky. Now I should have a bit more of an eye on those centers of reformation. I should at least make it harder for them by using this edict while we have it. Should have done this way earlier here. Oh, no, it's same state. So we don't get even more of this BS going. Grumble, grumble. The fact that this is so many places that these centers of reformation are trying to reform could mean that I should be just converting the other places. Yeah, it probably does mean that. Now, what we're really looking for, though, is more opinion on Ulm and Augsburg. And I have to wait another couple of days. I will send you a gift, I assume. Oh no, you actually want quite a bit of money. There you go. Augsburg. Send you a gift. There you go. Could I scornfully insult Memmingen? And get opinion for that? Yes. They would hate me, but we already figured out that that doesn't work. We can't have all three. And this gives us opinion on these two. Yeah. Do it. In Mulhouse, Memmingen is a word synonymous with manure. Yes. Now you love me, and you find me acceptable. And I don't think there's any more, really, no. So now I'm gonna press my button. Swabian Liberty, and these two will get the question of whether they want to join me. Join me, and we get a bunch of claims, which is nice. 5 days. Yep, Kasai Belly. Olmis decided to join us, we inherit them, and Augsburg also inherited. Yoink. Nice. You could have been part of this too, Memmingen, but you hated me. No, you hate me more because I scornfully insulted you, but hey, that's your problem. Form Swabia, we can do this now. Country change to Swabia, we gained a bunch of claims, some of which we already have. Increased centralization, which gives us some national unrest, which is fine. We gain prestige, we get new missions, and new traditions and ambitions. Now, new missions. Is there anything? I doubt that we're going to lose this. I assume these are going to stay the same. So I don't mind. Let's have a quick look. EU for Swabian mission tree. Yes. Seems like it just expands. Okay. Ooh, it expands a lot. That's kind of nice. So we're not going to lose any of these missions, so that's fine. We're going to get new traditions and ambitions. Do we not already have Swabian ideas? Swabian city-state ideas? Okay. Are there Swabian ideas? Yes. No, Swabian ideas. You can't see it, but I'm going to read it out. We're going to get manpower and improved relations from our traditions. And then morale of armies from the ambition. So we're going to keep improved relations essentially. We're going to get manpower 20% instead of manpower recovery. And we're going to get 50% morale instead of mercenary maintenance. Swapped around a bit, but that's essentially that. We're going to get state maintenance reduction. Ugh. Inflation reduction and reduced interest. It's also new. Provincial trade power, more trade. More diplo relations, which we already have in here. So that's going to stay the same. Reduce construction cost and advisor cost. It's all about money. +1 yearly prestige, which we don't currently have, which also doesn't matter a lot. AE impact, Barbarossa's legacy. That's very nice, but we already have. We have 10%. We're going to get 15 instead, and that's it. So the morale of army is going to change to +15. And move around, but still, we're going to get 5% more of that. We're going to get 5% more AE impact, which is nice. I mean, more reduced AE impact. What are we losing? We're losing additional unrest -1, which is okay. Fort defense and the mercenary stuff. That's fine. Yes. All right, let's do it. Form Swabia. Yes, please. And yeah, there we see it. Morale, AE impact, prestige, advisor costs, interest, trade power, inflation reduction, and stuff. Cool. And we're Swabia. The Greek question is, did my government change? It did not. We're still a republic. Okay. So we're going to have to stop being a republic. I see, well, two main ways to do that. One is this. We seize executive power and become a monarchy, and I lose 7 government reforms. I never know how that exactly works. Right, whether you get to keep some or whether you get to have like some banked. But hey. And that's it. So we would need to go to 500 of this. Or we could change by taking our Republican tradition to very low, becoming a dictator, dying, and then going over to a monarchy. Which is also an option. This is gonna take another lot of years, 26 years, before we can change this way. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna start choosing people because we have no use for tradition once we're done. Are you taking attrition? Wait, 45. Supply limit 48. There must have been somebody moving through earlier. There's no other reason, I don't think. New units, sure. Join up with these. Can we walk through mines? We can. How's our force limit looking? We're at 87, so we have completed build to force limit. Assemble an army. Soon. I want to do conquer new states once we have absolutism. Austria shall fall. So what are we going to do next in our tree here? Before we put a cut, let's have a quick look. We need to own the rest of the East Swabia area. And Switzerland, Romandy, and our Bregenz. So expand into former Switzerland here. And then Austria shall fall. Republican tradition? Yuck. I must be emperor or not part of the HRE. And Austria not being there. So that's going to take a while. We need to start. Complete this. And then we really need to start becoming a monarchy there. The only way you can do Stern Duchy into Austria shall fall and have this Republican tradition be useful is if you leave the HRE. Otherwise you need to become a monarchy so you can become emperor. I believe. I mean, there might be other ways, obviously. Quick look at the military access map mode before we put a cut in here, because I will forget to cancel it. Cancel it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. That was a successful episode. We became Swabia, finally. Preferred our earlier color, but hey. If you like what you see, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Tell your friends about the channel. And, of course, talk to me in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.